Morning to you. It is 13 after 8 o'clock. Sherri Proud is here, the Park and Rec Director for the city of Coralville. Hi, Sherri.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am good. Pretty sobering news this morning,
Yeah.
but we'll jump into things happening here locally and keep an ear and an eye on the news coming out of India.
Yeah, that's why I don't fly.
That and you got no place to go.
Yeah, where am I going? Really? Well, summer's taken off. It's almost this summer solstice, and things are cooking in Coralville.
They are. It's really fun. Of course, Monday was cooler, but yesterday it was really fun to be out in the park and have all the activities going on and people coming to the pool.
Yeah, the pool was
golf
packed
course
yesterday.
Was packed, and really, really fun. So this morning I want to talk, some things going on at the pool, some things going on at Brown Deer. But first I want to kind of just mention, this is also that time of year when everybody's out using the sidewalks and the trails and the park system, and everybody's, mingling together, and want everyone to have a really good experience in our park system and on our public trails and public sidewalks. And sometimes that means reminding people that not everybody's a pet lover, and not everybody's pets are people friendly. And we want to make sure that everyone's reminded that in Coralville we have a leash law. So right now we've just dropped a campaign into the community called Leashes Make Good Boundaries, and just reminding people that for the safety and comfort of all, that all pets must be on a leash on public property, including all sidewalks. Some reminders or good tips: a leash should be no longer than 6 feet, or if you have a retractable leash, you want to keep that dog, cat, whatever. I do see people walking cats, ferrets, other things, but they should keep them within 6 feet and have control of their animal at all times. Keep those pets on the right side of the trail or on the trail side. Just like driving a car on a trail, you stay to the right side and keep the pet on the right side as well. It shouldn't be wandering across the trail. And always a good reminder that pets should be, that'd be great if pets could pick up their pet waste, but pet owners should be prepared to pick up pet waste and dispose either in the trash cans we have along the trails.
Now that would be the
home.
ultimate dog training if you could teach the dog to clean up.
Wouldn't that be great? Yes. And as a person who has 2 dogs, I would love that.
Another thing, don't pet other people's pets.
Yes.
Even cats, we've had a number of cat bites. Well, how did they bite you? Well, I
reached down
picking them up. Yeah,
yes.
Leave them alone.
We should at least ask first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I started to be like, should I go into good etiquette about pets from a human standpoint? And I'm like, I'm going to keep it to the owners today. But you're very good. That asking is absolutely crucial. Because some pets don't like to be petted.
Well, they're not. They have to scope them out first before they become friendly.
Yeah, got to have all that smells and meeting and
my
and
Indiana would have killed them.
Yeah. So people will see signage out. We've got some reminders, some yard signs they'll see along the trail system and at various locations throughout the community, and we'll be seeing some information in the articles, Park and Rec page on the website, just some different things, but just trying to make sure everybody's comfortable and safe this summer in the park. And we never want to have to go into, when there has been pet bites, those can get pretty ugly between owners, and ultimately the city council is the people that have to resolve those issues. So we want to make sure that we're not bringing those kinds of things in front of city council.
Yeah. Well, and they also sometimes end up in court.
Right. Yeah. Well, summer's here. Aquatic Center's open. Our hours are 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and noon to 6 Saturday and Sunday. $6 a person, and we are just excited about the summer. I always get excited when we get to open the Aquatic Center. We just finished distributing with the end of the school year as well. I did over 700 passes to the Coralville schools. So for kiddos who they distribute them for end of year school prizes, or kiddos who maybe won't get that opportunity to go to the pool very often. So
Are those season passes?
they're admits, yeah.
Like
single admits to the pool. So,
and do you sell season passes?
we do sell season passes. You can get a 3-month pass. You can get a 12-month pass, 6-month and 12-month pass. And you can also buy just what we call, we still call them punch cards. We don't punch them anymore. I guess we should call them scan cards. But you can put 10 or 20 admits at a time.
Oh, cool.
So if you don't, if you're not quite sure if you're going to go enough to justify a 3-month pass, but you want to get 20 admits and see how far that takes you, you can do it that way too. It's a really nice way if you've got a sitter for your kids and you want to just give them, instead of giving them cash, you can get scan cards there at the rec center or at the
There you
pool.
go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and this year new, of course, we have our splash party and our deck rentals there during the times that we're open. But new this year is on Saturday nights after hours. We have rentals and that's exclusive use of the pool. So up to 149 people, that rental is $400, and for 150 to 300 people, that's $475, and that's from 6:15 to 7:45. And we do still have a few dates left if you're looking at a company party.
I was going to say, we have 300 friends.
Yeah. Mostly, I would say that's maybe more of a business or company celebration, but we actually have had a few people go together and do that for a baseball club,
Sure.
softball clubs, some bigger organizations.
Yeah, that's a great
and
idea.
It's filling up fast. We could use a few more lifeguards just to put a good cushion on the year. So if you're a lifeguard, know a lifeguard that's looking for work, they can apply at the Coralville.org, and we'll get them into our pool rotation. Some activities that are kind of fun for kids coming up. Polar Bear Swim is this is for anybody. Polar Bear Swim is our summer solstice celebration, and that's June 20th. And you get to swim at the Aquatic Center early in the morning from 6 to 8:30 a.m., and that's $4 a person. And we encourage people to register this week because that is a registration. And the other thing that's coming up on July 3rd is the treasure hunt that goes on at the pool, and they put a lot of treasure out into the pool, lots of coins. This is a throwback to my early days as the aquatic supervisor for the city of Coralville, and we used to throw like $300 worth of change into the pool of all different kinds of values, and just let the kiddos go crazy,
dive down for it.
Dive down for it. So it's super fun.
That is cool.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. So I encourage people to go to Coralville.org/Parks and Rec and look those two activities up in our activity guide, and take the time to pop online and register for those.
It's kind of like when I was at a radio station, we had ping pong balls that were numbered, and then it corresponded with prizes and money. And so we had people gather in downtown Davenport to catch these ping pong balls, which were going to be thrown out of a helicopter. And they were thrown out of the helicopter and immediately ended up in the Mississippi River.
I was going to say, so then they switched to ducks
The wind
across the
took 'em?
country, right? Because then you had the duck pole. That was always popular. They dropped ducks out of the helicopters.
Those are pretty cool. Or they
Yeah. I haven't seen one of those for a while. I always was
in the
fascinated
Quad Cities,
by
they
that.
dump them out of a dump truck on a bridge over crossing over the river, and then the race would go down the river.
Okay. Very cool. Very good. Of course, Fourth Fest is coming up. Everybody ready to participate?
You got the big carnival and then all the food trucks and the parade and the concert and, of course, the fireworks.
Yes, all coming up July 3rd and 4th in Coralville, so mark your calendars.
Carnival's the most important thing to Kelly Hayworth that they're
He does. He likes that
carnival. As long as he gets
carnival.
his cotton candy, he's a happy fella.
Yes, he does like the carnival, so we always work with him to make sure we can put that down in the aquatic. So we do have a few days where we encourage people to park on street parking and up at the rec center for the pool. But it's all good, and we enjoy having all of our visitors across the community come to Coralville and participate in July 3rd and 4th. Leading up to that, Parks and Rec has a Fourth Fest 5K. This has been going on I think we're coming up on 20 years, and that's at 8 a.m. and it's a chipped time. Energetic fun run. You can do it for time. You can come and just walk it. You can jog it. You can do a combination of both. It's good for runners who are ready for that experience as kids, and all the way up to we've had people who are 90 do that run, and so they take off at the rec center and do a loop throughout Coralville and return right in front of the recreation center for that great finish through and under the tape. We give awards to top 3 finishers in each age group, and this year something new for the kids is the Stars and Stripes 1 mile fun run, which is actually on pavement as a road race. Going up and using 14th Avenue, 13th Avenue, and back to 8th. We have a 1 mile route all marked out there. And they're going to get to use that same finish line as the Fourth Fest 5K. So that'll be a really great start for kiddos who are ready for a road race, but maybe not ready for that 5K, and can get signed up for that at coralville.org. And then, of course, right now, golf. Golf is just... all the time. Golf all the time. We want people to golf all the time, I should say. That's great. And we appreciate you guys being partners with us for the Father's Day giveaway. And I just heard you gave another qualifier around to golf.
Yes, and I'm
Very
going to
good.
give one right now.
Look at you.
Awesome.
Why don't I give the last one, actually?
Yeah, because we'll
Yeah.
be busy tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, go do that.
Yeah. So if you would like to be eligible for the golf clubs from the Pro Shop and win a round of golf for 2 with the cart at Brown Deer, call me now at 358-1630 after I put the thing back on
Tom
the hook.
Suter and Romeo Grandpa Dirk will be out there Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they'll talk to the pro and talk about what's going on out there, and then do the grand prize drawing.
Yes. And they're going to get a chance to talk to, I believe we've got this set up. So our golf pro is Sean McCarty. Sean has been an active PGA player
He's on the senior tour.
ever since he graduated from college, and he was a University of Iowa golf star. He hates it when I say star, but I'm going to say it. And he's in the Hawkeye Hall of Fame for the athletics. So very cool. And I think we're getting his son too. His son is currently on the Iowa golf team.
Oh, neat.
To also come and do a little joint interview.
Hi, who we got here?
Andy Bell.
Andy Bell. Andy, what
You
is...
need to tell Sherri hi for me, please. She gave me swimming lessons as a kid in Columbus Junction.
It is Andy Bell. I'm like, Andy Bell. I knew an Andy Bell a long time ago. Yes.
Crazy
Hey, Andy.
small world.
And I hate hearing that I gave swimming lessons to people, a long time ago. But no, that's okay. We're all older now, right, Andy?
Exactly.
Yes. Good to talk to you.
What's your phone number,
You
Andy?
too.
What's your phone number?
319-360-2830.
2830. You are the last qualifier. Mr. Suter will be contacting you, and then on Saturday be listening, and Grandpa Dirk and Suter will be drawing and giving away those golf clubs. So, thanks a lot, Andy.
That's awesome. Thank you very much.
And they're going to do that right around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Is that my understanding? They'll do that final draw?
Whatever you say.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so I was just going to say people could come out for lunch if they're in that drawing and want to come out to Bunkers for lunch. They're going to be doing it there in the Bunkers space.
And I'm going to go out on a limb and say a new set of irons may not help some of the people that are qualified. They just don't. They're just not the greatest golfers in the world, but they do try.
That's okay.
Well, some of them could be great.
Some of them
golfers.
could go on to greatness with this new set of irons.
There you go.
You just never know.
I do golf for getting out, of course, getting outside, because I am an outside girl.
Yeah.
And I also love to golf because I like to gawk at everyone's landscaping in their backyards.
Oh yeah, it's
So I don't play golf courses that are out in the middle of nowhere and have nothing to look at, because my game is I'm not very focused on my game. I like to look at.
You can have the worst round ever, and you have one shot or one hole where you play like a pro couldn't have played it any better.
Yep.
And that's what gets you back out there the next time.
Exactly. And of course, there's always lessons with our pros.
Yes,
we have. I think we're up to 4 pros who give lessons at the course. They can also fit you for golf gear, get those irons working right, fit you for a great new driver. All those things can help your game. And then if you're not a golfer, but you're looking for space for maybe it's a retirement party or a wedding or baby shower or anything like that, we're currently booking not only for 2025, but also for 2026 and 2027. And our upstairs banquet space can hold up to 200 people and just has the most gorgeous views.
It is awesome up there.
What is retirement like?
I don't know. Haven't dipped my toe in that water yet. I'm such a busy person that I'm a little nervous about that.
I don't see you retiring anytime soon, Sherri.
Yes, and lastly, CCPA is another division of Parks and Rec, Coralville Center for the Performing Arts, and they are at coralvillearts.org and have lots of activities going on over the summer. On a hot day, there's nothing better than coming in and sitting in that dark, cool theater and being entertained. I've done that quite a few times. And coming up is Finding Nemo Jr., June 27th through the 29th. I think everyone's familiar with the Pixar movie Finding Nemo, such a fun hit. Now it's on stage, and our Young Footlighters cast is doing that. Friday show is at 7 p.m. on the 27th, and then the 28th and 29th of June is at 2 p.m. And those tickets are flying, so they'll want to get online and get those tickets purchased, or come in sometime, and we can get them set up with tickets. And to everyone out there, I'd say just keep swimming.
There you go.
Yeah.
Keep active. A lot of people on bikes and stuff too, and it's great to see just how great the green space is in Coralville.
Thank you.
Even in the medians on the strip, where in many towns that's just kind of deserted and grown over with weeds. You've got nice trees and flowers and plants and stuff like that, and it looks nice.
Yeah, I'd say kudos not only to our park staff who inspect those and make sure they're being either maintained in-house. We have kind of a combination of a streetscape team that does some of that maintenance, and then also I'll give a plug for Quality Care and Greg's Lawn and Landscaping, because we have both of those companies who are on contracts with us and help us keep up those spaces and get that trash picked up. People wonder why maybe we pay the money we do, and when you send people out there to pick up trash on a weekly basis, that can add up quickly. But we're keeping it out of our storm drains, we're keeping it out of our waterways, we're keeping it so that our community does look nice, and people notice. I get those compliments from people out of town as well, and we're excited.
All right, well, thanks for coming in. We'll see you next time.
Thank you so much.
Mighty 16